All right, everybody, welcome back. Season 3 sneak peek. We just want to welcome everybody back to the unofficial lounge. We are coming to you live, back in the room, all together again from where? Phoenix, Arizona, baby. Everybody's out here for the Pac-12 clinic. Some of these young bucks sitting here excited. You know, we got some great news we're going to put on the show, but we also joined by the family, the friend of the show, Mr. Chuck Stewart is here in live with us. So everybody, welcome back to season 3 of the unofficial lounge.
What you got to say, Chuck?
I'm just glad to be here with you, brothers, man. You know, it's an honor to even be around you and to see you grow. And I'm glad as hell that what's happening, man. You're doing a great job.
Hey man, Chuck ain't said nothing positive about me the past 5 trips, man. I gotta.
What else is new? Why should we say anything positive about you? You the biggest troublemaker here.
What you talking about, bro?
Yeah, always the victim.
Oh, hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody who saw Cravon and myself at clinics and wonder where Monty is. Monty, say something to the people.
Man, I'm always here. I'm just always in the background.
No, he ain't in the background. Y'all got to go to Lone Polk, California. This man got one of the best bars going in town right now. What's the name of it?
PCH Street.
Oh, yes. So, you know, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, Central California, you can find him at one of the best bars in the city.
Or the fantastic Santa Barbara coast.
You can get a worm and drink some wine. You can get a perm and drink some wine. You know what I'm saying?
Well, is the first drink on the house?
It absolutely is. Actually, Chuck, for you don't pay.
Oh, he gonna drop a bomb on that. He gonna drop a bomb on that.
So, Shante, let's talk about this real quick. You know, you, Chuck, and I Chuck probably went to 7 camps this offseason. You and I probably went to 3 together. I think I did a total of 4 or 5. But, man, we are getting some positive feedback from the show. We really appreciate everybody that's liking, subscribing, and listening to the show. And we just want to, keep giving everybody what they want. We're going to have some fantastic interviews this season. And I'm looking forward to season 3, fellas.
Man, I want to give a shout out to my boy who graduated from Texas Tech, equivalent or less degree.
What's up, Jason?
Equivalent or less?
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
I never knew anybody who got a science degree and didn't take any science classes because he took the equivalent or less. And my man, titty shirt, Kyle, he the president of the tight shirt committee. You know what I'm saying? So,
but we've gotten some great feedback.
And we got an Australian, my man who listened from Australia, who walked up to Cravon and said his name.
Oh man, I'm forgetting my brother's name from Australia. It's funny because I got the opportunity to work a game in Canton, and he was there. So he's been in the U.S. for 8 weeks, traveling, going to different camps all the way from Australia.
I met him.
Yeah. He's been over in the U.S. I think he just went back home maybe 2-3 weeks ago from us. Recording the show. He was here for 8 weeks going to different camps. I mean, you want to talk about commitment.
Man, get this man a job.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, my cash app is on. Email me. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the same advice. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He's got a job. For 8 weeks?
Got
a job.
8 weeks. So he was working remotely.
Okay.
He's in the tech world, so he was working remotely from here. But the crazy thing is, married with, I believe, 5 kids.
Oh, I don't blame him for being on the game. I take my hat off to him.
So shout out to my man in Australia. We really appreciate you listening. He is committed to this game of officiating, and it is absolutely wonderful. So Chuck, what are you looking forward to, in 2020, Chuck?
Actually,
2022.
That's right. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the young officials and how they're progressing and moving along. I've been to several camps, and there's a lot of outstanding young talent out there that just needs the opportunity to get a chance to work somewhere. And we're providing some of that now. Some of the people up here got games, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them work, and we're helping them out.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. We had a lot of ODP Pac-12 officials today. They're all skinning and gritting, got some games, and it's great. Yeah. But we got some big news to announce on the show. We got a big announcement on the show. Somebody
went from Division III JUCO
to primetime now, ain't he?
He's a replay official in. Can you state?
Yeah.
Just say state your level. We don't want to.
Right.
So I was very fortunate to become a Power 5 replay official.
Straight cash, homie.
But it was actually a double whammy. Got hired in the Power 5 and in the FCS level in replay. 2 different conferences in 1 year.
Hey y'all, I just want to let y'all know, it's great to when you see some of your friends get hired,
Monty.
but it's also great when your friends get hired and they call you up and they almost in tears and they apologizing for all the times they've been fussing at you. Man, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh my God, I'm doing all this stuff, man. I think I'm gonna stop.
Hey, Trayvon, I'm in Little Rock, weltering in this 105-degree heat with 100% humidity, and I get a phone call. And it's from Monty, and he wants to talk, but I can't talk because I'm training somebody on the field. So I said, just text me. So I get a text, and in the meantime, Coleman comes up and starts talking to me. We walk to the car. So he tells me, because I said, I just got a phone call from Monty. What is he said, well, we just hired him.
Boom.
I said, well, that's good, man. So I guess you're going to take your red jacket and throw it away now, huh?
Oh, hey, he was the backup to the backup at UCLA and USC red hat.
Man, the red hat. Man, yeah. So I've retired my red hat.
You can get rid of them big kitchen gloves. Looking like you're taking something out the oven.
But I'll tell everybody, don't sleep on doing whatever it takes to get there. Because I was the red hat that'll get you in front of people. Yeah, go do. I've done many replay games for free in lower divisions. Don't sleep on it.
But we also can say, we talk about it a lot on the show, right, guys? It's all about the grind. And you gotta listen to your mentors, and you just gotta follow the plan. You never know when that opportunity is gonna strike. Not everybody's.
Hold up, Monty. Hold up. We gotta stop. Somebody stole some money this past string. He completed his first ski mask season, right? You know what I'm saying? The league didn't cancel, right?
The league didn't cancel.
The league did not cancel. We got to give him applause for that.
That's right.
He worked 2 games a week in Birmingham, Alabama. Some of those games,
and a playoff game,
they piped in sound. In some of those games, they photographed fans.
Ooh.
But hey, he still got paid. Was it?
Straight cash, homie.
Hey, Chuck, what do you think of that USFL ball?
Well, the caliber of ball, I'm going to tell you the God's truth. I would turn on the game to see the officials, and after about 10 minutes, after seeing nothing in the stands, and hearing, they had a great deal where they could talk. You can hear what they were talking about.
That was.
But the caliber of ball just didn't. I mean, it was similar to JUCO ball, what I thought it was like. But the officiating, and I know that they were instructed not to call certain things. And to me, that would have been very hard to do because in officiating, you react when you see things. And then if you see something that you normally would react to, but you're told not to do anything with that, that's got to be extremely difficult. I don't, Trayvon, can you address that?
I'm going to tell you, Chuck, it was difficult, but I would say after doing it now, I think I'm a better official because it forced me to make even more judgments because I had to get away from my reaction to where now I feel like going back into the fall season, in the Power 5, doing what we do, I'll actually be a little bit better because I had to stay away from a lot of fouls that I would have normally called. But it's just another process that we had to do to make that judgment. So,
what's your supervisor say?
Yeah, it was as we say all the time. Who signed the checks, right?
Yeah, we never got into that part of it. But explain the difficult because your games were at the same city, so you knew where you were going every week, and as airline fares going up.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? In Spirit, you know what I'm saying? Spirit fly everywhere. So was you going to the games dressed, flying to get on the plane dressed in your uniform?
I felt like it sometimes when you was looking at them, because as we all know, when you start getting to the level where we're getting flat fees, right? You basically become a travel agent. And them tickets every week was going up and up and up. And I think from the time we did the clinic till my last game, it was 4 times, the flight cost was 4 times the amount that I had going to the clinic at the beginning of the season.
Also, you not only did you work the season, but you stole a playoff game. Y'all actually had playoff games. Let me congratulate you.
Playoffs?
I know, right?
We talking playoffs?
they had 2 more fans at the playoff game.
No, you know what?
I did see. I watched a few of them, man. The crowd started coming.
But you know what I would
Crowd
say,
started
you know,
coming.
I will say in the games were in Canton, and the fans in Canton showed up. Even the following week, the championship game, I think they had, like 80% capacity. So the fans showed up in Canton.
Yeah.
It was really cool being able to go to the Hall of Fame. And I was surprised when we talk about the Hall of Fame, the amount of officiating stuff they actually had in the Hall of Fame. They had Ron Turbert, who was the referee of this past Super Bowl. They had his full uniform in there. Right. They had some a uniform from Maya, the first black female in the NFL who has been on the show, past guest of the show. They had her uniform in there.
You can't get no applause on none of this?
Oh, my bad. I'm pressing the button now.
Yeah. We normally have Monty on the board, but sorry, people, we got the angry man Ashanti on the board, so it's gonna be a little slow.
Yeah, I'm happy. I just got some good news. I saved 10% at Geico.
Trayvon, tell me, what did you think of the stadium in Canton?
It was actually, I think it's only like 4 or 5 years old. It's totally redone now compared to what it was. It's a perfect little stadium. I think the gentleman told us it holds about 18,000. That's
all you need.
That's all they need. They do a lot of high school games there.
Stadium.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they do a lot of high school games there. They, of course, they have the preseason game there every single year. They do some small college ball there as well. It's a cool little stadium, and going out there, they're building a water park now. They actually are building another 10 fields for them to host like football tournaments out there. It's a really cool experience if you're a football fan to go out there to the Hall of Fame. I would tell anybody if you get a chance to check it out.
New football mecca.
Basically, it's going to be the football Disneyland. Is what they basically trying to turn it into. They building
flag football everywhere.
Yeah, they building the new hotel there right on the property. It was really cool.
Is it a Comfort Inn?
You want to speak of a Comfort Inn? I thought you was at a Comfort Inn when you was working out yesterday. You was over there with your hands on top of your head, laying around.
Right. Somebody was having a hard time in them 40s. Somebody was having a hard time in them 40s.
No comment.
Hey,
press the button on that, man.
That ain't big time. Oh yeah, there you go.
Can you tell the show why you was the only person that showed up in the orange shirt? Everybody else had on a white shirt, black shirt, gray shirt.
You might be messing up his money right now.
Right. Why'd you show up in an orange shirt?
Actually, he might have messed up his own money.
Right.
No comment.
I plead the fifth.
Hey, everybody, we know Ashante is, Tommy from Martin. He say he got a job. He working that building over there, but we still don't know nothing about him.
No comment.
So, Monty, you got in. What are you most excited about, man? What are you most? You got that call, which is great. There's nothing better than getting that call.
Hold up, Monty. Hold up. Let's explain that call. Or do we need to wait till the first?
No, we gonna wait.
We gonna
wait. But hold on. Let me ask you one thing before you go to. Who was the first person you called after you got that call? Okay, I'm not gonna get you in trouble. After you called your wife, who was the next person you called after you called your wife?
I believe it was Chuck.
It was Chuck.
I believe so. No.
And then you couldn't even talk to me.
Did you say? I know we got a group text, Cravon.
Yeah, it was a group text.
He said, right. So Chuck was the first person.
Chuck was the first call, but there was a group text.
Okay.
And when a group text?
And when did you drop the first tear?
Oh man, just as soon as I got off the phone.
What did I tell you, Monty, in that text?
I don't remember. What'd you say?
I said, you sure they got the right Montgomery?
It wasn't Alabama.
I'm like, hey.
But just extremely, extremely grateful. It's 15 years at this, 16 years at this, through COVID. I'll tell everybody. I was they're telling the truth. I was giving up, absolutely giving up. D3 ball, working $160 a weekend for the last 15 years.
But aren't you glad now you didn't?
Man,
Right.
man.
That's what everybody, you know,
That's the
we
grind.
try to get everybody to understand on this show, and we love the fact that there's a lot of younger officials that listen to the show. If you enjoy what you're doing, don't chase
the money. Don't chase it.
Chase the fun and the memories, right? That's what it's all about.
right.
Because guess what? I mean, I ain't gonna give the money back.
Enjoy the money.
Enjoy the money, but the off the field stuff, the relationships, you know, it was in everything that you build off of the field is what we
right.
do this for. That's why it was cool. This is the first time since 2019 that we all have been together in the room, and even in the Pac-12. Oh, excuse me. You know, this is the first time we had an in-person clinic to have everybody here. So it's just great to be around the guys and the fellas. And to be honest, you know,
If I remember right, though, this is the first time we've ever had Chuck on the show in the same room.
in the same room,
In the
live,
same
yes,
room.
sir.
That's
all
right.
Three,
Yes,
all
so.
three of us.
That's right.
With
So
Chuck.
all three of us with Chuck is the first time ever, but this is literally the first time that three of us have been together in the same room
50
since the
shows.
very first show.
50 shows down.
There
That's
we
the
go.
First time.
There we go.
It shows you making progress, man.
Well, don't lie to him, Chuck. Don't lie to him.
Well, you know, I was
We got
concerned
Ashanti on
because
here.
when I saw Ashanti, I was about to put double mask on because I didn't know what was going on with him when he walked in yesterday with his own shirt on. I thought he had, you know, come out the hospital or something.
Right. It was a caution flag.
What is barber smock? What like he cutting meat?
Hey, man. You know what, man? I'm looking for some new friends. My email out there.
You ain't got a chance.
Brother, try to hang on the ones you had.
So, all right, guys. This look like it's time to wrap up, man. But hey, this the preseason teaser. Like I said, everybody stay tuned. We got great things coming, and
Man, big shows.
Big shows,
man,
big
Monty
shows.
stands.
Big shows, everybody. We got great things coming for season 3. Everybody, welcome back to the Unofficial Lounge. We'll see y'all later.
Y'all be easy.